Hey guys, it's Captain Harris, and we're back for a fun video today. We've got Logan and James here, and we are baking a cake. And you might wonder what that has to do with heavy metal or Iron Maiden or this channel at all.
Tell us.
I'm going to tell you. So, we received an email from Letters of the Rue Morgue, which is the 2-week fan club newsletter that goes out.
Is it every 2 weeks?
It's every 2 weeks.
I've never noticed.
I didn't know it existed.
Didn't even check my email.
Well, there was a little competition in the last one that came out, I think on Tuesday, and they said that it's Bruce's birthday actually today when we're filming this. It's Saturday, so happy birthday, Bruce.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Bruce. All right.
And they said that we are in charge of making Bruce Dickinson's birthday maiden cake and to send them a picture. And the winner of this competition gets none other than a piece of paper with Bruce Dickinson's name on it.
Imagine it all.
Imagine.
It would say Bruce Dickinson here.
We could print it ourselves, but we want
could.
the real thing.
But yeah, the thing that makes this piece of paper with Bruce's name special is just that it was on his dressing room door for his first night of his book tour this past week or something like that at the
Brighton.
Theatre Royal in Brighton. So
Brighton.
That was the first.
Give it up for Brighton.
Give it up for Brighton.
Such a great place.
Great town.
Yeah.
So yeah, we are all in a big competition for that piece of paper. And as silly as that sounds, you know we would all still put it in a frame.
If it's Iron Maiden and it makes no sense, we're already
Sign me up.
We're well invested.
So I've designed a cake that I was actually going to make for all of us to enjoy on the release date of Senjustu, but after receiving this email, I'm like, well, I've got to move it up to
Today
to do this competition because
Cannot wait.
I need that piece of paper. We all need that piece of paper. We
need it.
will be trading it off every few weeks. Each of us
Yeah,
gets.
I want Wednesdays and Thursdays.
More of a Monday,
Okay.
Tuesday kind of guy.
So we had to do this, and I don't know if this will show up very well. I've gone ahead and designed a Senjustu Iron Maiden cake. It's got the death, Japanese symbol for death, Iron Maiden, and Senjustu on the sides. I was originally going to make the cake black. Decided against that. Don't want to be too metal, you know. Don't want to be too metal.
Too meta.
Too meta.
Yeah, metal, so, you know, it's enough. So, it's going to be keeping with the theme of Senjutsu in Japan. It's going to be a Japanese cheesecake, which is a cross between cheesecake and sponge cake.
Oh.
I've never made it before, so this could turn out like shit. I have no idea.
That's why you came here.
That's why you came here, to see all of us hopefully not mess up a cake. So,
But you know a lot of them are wishing it does mess up.
yeah.
It's like a car crash. You just tune in for
So
Yeah.
go ahead and place your bets now.
Place your bets. Is it going to be a good cake or bad cake? Higher or lower? What's your bet?
Over under.
Over, under.
Over under. It's gonna be a good cake.
Good cake?
It's gonna be
Over, under.
I think it's gonna fall apart right at the end.
All right, 50-50. What about you, Kim?
Definitely over.
Over.
I have
All
high
right.
expectations.
Kim's
Are you
behind
guys?
the camera here watching.
High expectations.
Yes.
Oh God.
Absolutely. We
We've
are
ne-
shedding that paper.
A, never done this.
Never
B,
done this.
not Japanese.
Not Japanese.
I want that paper.
But 3, the variable. We want that paper so bad
That we're willing to try something
that
brand
we'll
new.
go through.
None of us have even tried cake before.
I've never even seen a kitchen. This is
Never.
my first time indoors.
Good God. Okay.
Shall we
Well,
begin?
We shall begin.
Let's
All right,
go.
Let's go.
So we're preheating the oven to 200 Celsius. I don't have a Celsius oven.
Oh my God.
We're just going to do 400.
You couldn't find this in English?
I looked through a whole bunch of recipes, and the best, easiest to follow one was like a Canadian website, and I think either that or British.
Canadians.
And they all use that. Just greasing up the pan here.
I'm more a fan of the imperial system. Fahrenheits, feet, miles, inches.
That's what the Japanese use, right?
I believe so.
Imperial.
Right.
They've been known to not enjoy the metric system. I think. I don't know. I've been watching the Olympics.
We're like the only ones who use like cups and, you know.
What else is it? What do they drink out of there?
Inches.
No, you just fucking hell. Okay, so I'm putting a water bath on.
So what is the water doing? You filled up a pot of some water.
Yeah, you're gonna take a bowl put it on top like that, and it heats it from the bottom so it's not too hot. And I'm going to be melting some cream cheese and cooking some eggs in there.
Oh.
Okay. Basically making a custard.
Okay, custard.
Got cream cheese.
Do you have a job for anybody?
Yes, I do. There's some cream and there's some butter.
Okay.
So, how much cream do we need?
But.
like it's makeup.
Yeah.
Like I'm using this for my eyeliner. Hello, there's a dog in the kitchen. We're filming a great video for everyone.
It looks like he's wearing a sweater.
Is he wearing a sweater?
It looks like
I wish he was.
So just here. Where's the cup? Just under half cup of heavy whipping cream if somebody would do the honors of that.
Okay. Do you want me to just pour it in?
Pour it in here, please. So
In here first.
yes, in here
And
and
then
then
there.
in here. And then you're gonna unpeel the butter. You're gonna put the butter in there.
Don't spill.
You don't need to fill it all the way because it's just under half a cup is needed.
I feel like that's just under.
Yep.
Over under?
Over under?
Under?
Over under. Is it hot?
Well, yeah, I'm just a dumbass.
Use your thumbs.
It's all wet.
It's supposed to be softened, so it works correctly. You're gonna hold it up to the camera every time.
What's in there?
And then you're gonna put it in here for 1 minute.
Is that Celsius? 1 minute?
Yes, 1 minute Celsius.
That's 10.
Is that Fahrenheit?
Okay. Squeezing the cream cheese to the double boiler.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. That is a thick boy.
Squeeze it.
Reminds me of home.
Why does it remind you of home?
That's
Right, the rest.
that's
Leave
for-
it in the comments. What do you think?
Drop a comment. Why does that remind me of
Why
home?
does that remind Logan of home? You can pull that out, please.
Solid. Now it's hot now.
Alright, I do not have the arm strength for this.
Oh, this is where I come in.
I got it, it's
Oh.
okay.
Useless today.
I like that you give up on yourself real quick and then find strength.
I do that a lot, like with jars and all that.
I learned that from Fozzie.
But
Never
Fozzie-
give up.
Never give up. This is your Fozzie affirmations of the day. You are strong, you are beautiful,
You is kind.
you is kind,
You is smart.
and you is important. And don't give up. Don't let your dreams just be dreams. And when in doubt, wear leather gloves. All right, so now what are we working with here? This is that's called a whisk.
Indeed it is.
All right. I don't know if they have different words for these items elsewhere in the world.
In Canada, no, they just call it a whisk.
Yeah, I don't know if that's called like a moose masher or something.
Potato mash.
I mean, I don't know.
I'm gonna get the water bath ready.
Water bath. All right.
Yeah, so this is a cheesecake, so it needs to be cooked in a water bath so it doesn't curdle and burn.
Excellent. Now,
Need some
now
water.
is this
Tea, 2
hot
sugars.
water?
Yeah, I put hot water in there. I'm gonna be putting it in the oven first.
Okay. You're gonna boil. You're gonna okay.
That should do.
And this is for the cheesecake portion of it.
Yeah, this pan is
Mhm.
going to go in here.
Okay.
It's just so it doesn't overcook it too quick.
That is nothing.
Today I'm making a Japanese cheesecake.
It's a piss cake
Maui.
cheesecake, Maui.
Cream cheese. Add yolks. Do you want to add the yolks while I whisk?
Yeah. What do I do?
You just dump them on in while I start whisking.
Straight in there. Okay.
This time, right foot left stomp. Slide to the left.
Now, how would you describe your process of getting just the yolks out of the egg?
I don't know. You just use like the shell to like filter out the whites,
Mm.
and then it just leaves.
Does that take some dexterity?
Not really.
So
Okay.
you're saying anyone could do this?
Anybody
So-
who truly believes in themselves.
So anybody can cook now. Now what did you just add there?
I just added the sugar in. I just don't want the yolks
Is it
to
this?
overcook. Yes.
This is Good and Gather organic cane sugar. You can buy this wherever they sell this.
Target.
If you're in the States, Target. If you're in France, Target.
Right. Salt, lemon juice, and lemon zest.
Okay. Now
So-
I've heard of these. Now this is a lemon.
I don't think I'm gonna add lemon zest because
That's lemon zest.
I don't really have anything to zest lemons with, and I really don't think it's that necessary. So I don't know.
Okay.
Ruin the entire recipe.
We are not going to use this.
No, we are. We need the juice.
Oh, let's not throw it. Sorry.
Well, the Quidditch pitch is over here.
Yeah.
Now, how would you like? You want me to get a cutting board?
Yes, please.
Cutting board.
Sit that bad boy right behind. Right here. They can't see you over there.
I didn't want them to see this part.
Why not?
Do you ever roll your lemon?
Yes, of
You,
course.
you roll your lemon
Yes.
like so?
Absolutely.
I want everyone to be able to see me rolling this lemon. They can see it. Now, how was I going to cut it?
Just in half.
Okay.
There's knives right there.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. I don't want to mess this up. Great job. Thank you.
Now, do you need the juice of an entire lemon?
No, 1 tablespoon. So I will have you come on over
A
here.
tablespoon?
Yes.
You have like a.
I've got it right in my hand. I was just putting some salt in.
Okay.
So now I'm just gonna hold it over. It's okay if you do a little too much.
Okay.
Make sure no seeds go in.
Oh.
Okay, that's good. That's good. And we're whiskey.
Now this is half a lemon. We're gonna do like a picture in picture, so you're gonna see me and that happening at the same time. Now lemons are usually whole, but in this case it is a half.
Ooh, that burned my hand. 60 grams.
Knife. What?
I'm just looking at what 60 grams
60 grams.
is in a cup. Alright, who
Well,
wants a
I'll
job?
do it.
Smell my finger.
I need a half cup of this.
Is this a half cup? Or is this a full cup?
That's a half cup.
So a full half cup.
Yes, a full half cup. So we're about to sift some cornstarch and flour into the eggs. Okay.
In here?
Yeah.
In here.
And then I need you to get a quarter cup, which is right there.
Mhm.
Get me a quarter cup of this.
Okay. And this is.
That's cornstarch.
Boom! Look at that.
All right, now please.
That's some fresh powder.
Please.
in here?
Yes. And now I'm just sifting this into the mix. And that's gonna make some kind of custard. Sift.
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 Sift while I whisk. Okay, hold on. Let me go. A little more. Okay, hold on.
This is a very popular cake in Japan.
I mean, it kind of was like a thing here, you know, how like, you know, a fad thing. A couple of years ago,
Uh-huh.
people were like, I don't know, a little bit obsessed with them because they jiggle. They're like called jiggly cheesecakes. Like they sit there and jiggle when you do that.
Did you guys know that? Jiggle cakes?
I just like food, so I know a lot of this kind of stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your favorite type of cake?
I don't know. I like chocolate.
Drop a comment.
Drop a comment.
Tell me your
What's
favorite cake.
What is your favorite cake?
What is your favorite cake? Now, why do you sift?
It just helps it not like clump Like, you don't want a big clump of flour in the middle of your cake because, you know, it'll get wet all around it and then seal in the dry flour within it. So that's why I believe, I'm not a baker or anything, but I think that's why you sift.
The Great Florida Bake Off.
All right, so we're gonna move over to the KitchenAid.
The KitchenAid.
The unclumper.
So we're making a meringue now.
Or a lemon meringue?
No,
What do we do with all these lemons we have?
it's just for a little tiny bit of lemon flavor.
Did you have to buy a whole lemon? Couldn't you have bought lemon juice?
Don't like the plastic. Why would I buy something that has
Environment.
Good.
Environment good.
Plastic bad. Plastic bad. Okay.
All right, and can I see this?
Yes.
All right. This is called cream of tartar.
Doesn't look very creamy.
It's really not. McCormick. It is a non-GMO verified. You can see that just there. So congratulations to us for that. Excellent. And you can buy this. Where can you buy these at?
Publix. It just stabilizes meringues. That's literally like the only use that this stuff has.
It stabilizes meringue.
Yeah. Like it like helps it
Name of my next album.
stabilize meringue.
Stabilize meringue.
Do they make it for my mental state?
So would you do the honors of pouring this into?
Oh, it looks like piss.
Don't like. Steph, when did you make this?
Jesus Christ.
What is this?
It's egg whites.
Like and subscribe. What color is this? Now,
It's like spit and vomit. I mean, spit and Sprite.
just give me that. I can pour that. Pour that right in here.
Yes, please.
Oh,
It's got a consistency for sure.
And we're going to whisk this at a slow speed until foamy.
Now, how did you decide on this type of sugar?
I just looked at it and I bought it. I literally just needed sugar.
You made the same choice as if you were buying a T-shirt at a concert.
Yep. Just about.
What is your ideal price for sugar?
I don't know. I don't really look at the price of sugar. It's just something you need.
Kind of like a T-shirt. Speaking of, you can buy the new exclusive Senjustu T-shirts in the shop.
We have.
You bought some?
Yeah. Did
Oh.
you not?
No.
No. Well, I have.
I'm here for the piece of paper only. I'm about to buy a $450 box. I don't think I.
Yeah, he's going for the FC exclusive
I'm going for the box.
So we'll see if he gets it. Maybe if he does, we can do a little unboxing for
You
you.
put a pricey box in my face. I want it.
Would you say that's foamy?
I mean, they can't see it.
That's pretty
over under.
That
Foamy.
is foamy.
Okay.
That is the first morning whiz I've
I'm
ever seen one.
adding the cream of tartar, and now it's going to be.
I'm adding the cream of tartar.
I'm going to put it at high speeds.
Did you already put it in there?
Yes.
I missed it.
That's okay. It was just this little tiny spoonful.
Go back.
Go back. I can't. It's in there.
That's a lot of sugar. It's a very sweet cake.
Baking stuff has a lot of sugar in it. Like, I haven't baked very much, but it has a shocking amount of sugar in, like, whatever you're baking.
I had no idea. I've never baked. Where did you get this KitchenAid?
It was a wedding gift to my parents in the 90s. It's very old.
The 90s? That's not that old.
For a kitchen appliance, it
There's
is.
many people in this forum who are like, assholes. What's that Def Leppard song?
Pour some
Sugar on me. That's James' his favorite bands of all time. Peter Gabriel. For that one song about that hill, and Def Leppard. All time. Next time you see him, sing either that song about the hill or any Def Leppard song, and he will definitely be your best friend for that day.
I'm just checking the peaks. No.
Peaks. Now, what is a peak?
So with a meringue, you can whip egg whites until when you whip egg whites, there's like some weird reaction where they get air in them and like thousands and thousands of bubbles. So the more bubbles they have in it, the stiffer it gets. So like if you ever like whip egg whites a lot, I will show you when this is done. It gets sort of stiff, and it's the same thing with like whipped cream.
Okay. And we want it to be very stiff?
Not very thin. It's a soft piece, which means it sticks up a little bit, but it's not like super stiff.
Too easy.
Just don't even. Just don't. This is a family-friendly channel.
I'm just asking about your creamy peaks.
Alright, so now we fold the two into each other.
That sounds like a job for Logan.
Well, no, this is actually, I don't trust you
You need
guys
an
with
intelligent
this.
person for
No,
this.
I don't trust you guys with this.
Mhm.
Into here. You need to be able to keep the egg whites intact with a lot of the air. I'm not doing a whole thing at a time, but you are supposed to like fold it in. You don't mix because you'll lose a lot of air, but if you do like this, and it was the same way with macaron cookies, and I've messed those up so many times.
Those are those little cookies, the macaroon cookies. Those
Yeah, they're like pretty patties.
Sure. I mean, are they pretty patties? Now, do we have to go back to the KitchenAid for anything again?
Nope.
That's it?
That's it. That was just for the egg whites.
Excellent. Now that you continue to fold, what is the next step after the folding
We're
process?
going to pour it into the cake pan and tap the cake pan on the counter.
This is a cake pan?
Yes.
So this is a cake pan. You can tell that it is by the way that it is. What is the material this is made out of? Did you grease this already?
Yes.
What kind of grease did you put inside of
It was
this?
pre-greased when we bought it.
Just cooking spray.
It was greasy when I found it.
Just found it in the garbage.
Found in the garbage, quite greasy. Is there a certain thing you're feeling for as you
No,
fold?
I'm just
or?
being careful, really. You just don't want to release too much of the air from the batter. I've read a lot of recipes, and it can.
And that's what gets rid of the spongy value once it's cooked, or?
Well, if you get rid of the air, then it won't be as spongy. It'll be more dense than airy. So.
And you don't want a dense cake.
No, we want a nice light.
Like light, fluffy sort of cake.
Yes.
So this is the sponge part of it, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you not entertained?
Excellent. She's in there.
You lumps and some butter, but hopefully it'll be okay.
I think it adds to the panache.
Okay.
Let us know. Are you already impressed?
Are you not entertained? Okay. So, I don't trust you with this process, so I need to tap it a few.
3 times for good luck. 4, 5, 6.
We're just popping the air.
Count at home.
We're just popping the air bubbles on the surface. Okay. Now, bake with water bath on the bottommost rack in a preheated oven for 18 minutes, and then lower the temperature to 284 for another 30 minutes. Okay. Open the oven, please.
This is the process.
And now, the opening of the oven.
Okay. I need to pull that out a little bit. Okay.
Nice bath.
Okay. Perfect.
Now, what does the water do for the actual baking of the cake here?
It just helps it not overcook. If any cheesecake, creme brulee, custard kind of stuff, it's got a lot of eggs in it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Need timer?
I'm good. 18 minutes, please. And if you don't have the water bath, it basically scrambles the eggs and it makes it really gross. There was a time I made a flan for Caleb. I used a water bath. It turned out great. I got lazy the second time. I didn't use a water bath. It was disgusting scrambled eggs. So,
Ew.
yeah. That basically helps it just not overcook.
All right, you said this is going to be 18 minutes?
18 minutes, so
We'll cut here?
Yeah, we'll cut
We'll
here.
come back in 18 minutes.
Well, no.
See ya.
Well, yeah. I'm just adjusting the temperature from 400 down to just under 300. And it's going in for 30 more minutes.
30 more.
That's 30 minutes just went off, so now we're just turning the oven off and it stays in the warm oven for another 30 minutes. Okay, so it's gone off for the last 30 minutes. Taking it out of the water bath and then leaving it in the open oven to cool off so it doesn't sink. because it's like a souffle. It would sink if I took it all the way out. So here's what we got. I'm gonna take this big boy out. That's browned like I wanted it to. That's good. Alright. How do I not get these wet?
Is the pan still hot?
Yes, it was in the oven. Okay, so that's going back in to cool for 30 minutes.
In the open oven?
Yes.
Alright, so we are out of the oven.
Out of the oven, cooled off. I can finally put icing on it without it melting. So we're gonna get it out of the cake pan and get to putting the Senjustu stuff on it. So it seems to be all right for a first attempt at this. It's better than not having a shitty cake. Sick reference.
It's a deep reference.
Deep
Please leave a comment if you can successfully place the origin of that comment about not having whatever you just said.
Not having a plastic house.
Yeah. Okay, so now what does this do?
This is a spring-form pan, so
Oh!
yes, makes things easy.
This is very nice, actually.
Not as tall as I would have liked, but first time, can't blame me.
Now, does it develop like an undercrust?
No,
Because it was okay.
just an upper crust.
Okay, but I didn't know like with the bottom of the pan if it would have.
Alright, so I have made a stencil of the Senjustu characters for death, and
And what kind of paper is this? Like a parchment?
yeah, it's just parchment paper.
It's parchment.
Parchment.
Is that album? Is that from the new album?
The parchment. You heard it here, you heard it now.
So what have you thought of the new leaks that have come out for the album? Have you listened to the album yet?
There is no leaks.
Yeah, you're right.
He's lying to you, as he always does. He always lies in the videos. So to dust in the Senjustu, I have powdered sugar and, keeping with the Japanese theme, some matcha powder, which is green. Just like the background of the album right behind Eddie, there's some green in there. So I thought, good idea. It keeps with the theme. It's green. What more could you want?
Theme green.
Theme green.
Did you measure it out? Like, or,
No,
like,
it's just for dusting. So
Okay.
I'm just trying to achieve a certain color.
What an achievement.
This one's achievement, yeah. And what's this you're cutting it with?
Cutting.
Like, or like you're mixing it with? What are you?
Powdered sugar.
Powdered sugar. Okay.
I'll make it kind of a lighter green.
Now, how can you want?
Sweet.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, like, how do you know if you put too much in there?
It's no big deal. It's just a dusting. You are so full of crap.
I'll just say what flavor. It's the matcha peach.
Peach flavored matcha.
Matcha peach.
Oh, matcha peach.
I don't know why I continue to do videos with them.
Because you wouldn't make
So-
it at all.
Too true.
Now, do you use the sifter or are you just gonna use the spoon?
No, I will be using a sifter. Let's see how it works. I cut this by hand with an X-Acto knife, so it's very, very homemade. Whoa! What? It worked. I'm excited.
Nice.
Amazing.
Ta-da! Didn't really leave enough room at the top, but that's okay.
That's fine.
That's fine.
It's a piss take.
It's a
No, it looks so good. It's more than a mistake.
I could have centered it. I could have centered it better, but I wasn't really thinking about that. So now I've got some cookie icing here. I'm hoping this works out. I'm gonna be writing some letters, happy birthday, Bruce, Senjustu, stuff like that on there. So
Perfect.
I have to massage this for like a minute. So
Let's get a close up.
Yeah, Luna's gonna massage the bag of icing.
I feel like an ASMR.
Yeah, tap your fingernails on it.
Now, what does it do? What does the massaging for a whole minute do?
It just, I don't know, it just said it on the package. Massage for a minute, and then you can cut the tip and start working. You're the one who has to clip all this.
Nasty. Now, do you have a favorite brand of cooking of
I've
cookie
literally
icing,
never used
or
it.
is Betty Crocker sponsoring this video?
No, she's not. I literally ran to Publix to get that this morning.
I think she's well massaged.
All right.
I mean, I'd be done if I was doing this
Okay.
for this long.
All right. Now we're just gonna cut the tip.
Oh.
All right, so now that it has all of the bits and bobs of writing, you are now going to be adding.
Some strawberries. I got chocolate covered and regular.
Excellent.
So that's what we're just gonna be sticking around the sides. Make it look nice for some pictures, and then we can eat it. I hope it tastes okay. Then the Senjustu cake is now done. We've successfully wasted 3 hours of our life waiting for this cake.
That's getting ready for our first sumo fight.
So let's take some pictures so I can email them in, and then we're gonna have to try it and see if it tastes okay. So, cut the camera. All right, well we're gonna cut and try out the cake now, see if it turned out edible anyway. So,
All right, the moment of truth.
Are we ready?
The tasting of the cake. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
cheers.
Very cheesecake-like.
Mm-hmm. I had a hint of lemon.
Well, there was.
There was a hint of lemon.
Yeah,
There was a
like
hint of lemon.
The first bite was a hint of lemon.
Now, can you taste the matcha?
Let's see. I'm getting to it.
Making a mess.
No.
Which is probably a good thing because, you know, matcha has a very, like,
It would be bitter.
earthy flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm happy
Very
with it.
good.
Yeah, it's good.
I am happy with it.
It's good.
But it sure is a shame that Bruce can't have any of this.
Oh,
Or can he?
I think he can.